We have some recipes in Italy that come from peasants culture, right? So when at that times you would not throw away stuff because you have already not enough to eat. So how do you throw away stuff? So that's why we have recipes with parts of animals that nowadays nobody wants to eat, or scraps of food that nowadays we all throw away, right? But maybe even me, I don't eat that kind of food very often, but I know that that food, if I wanted to cook it, it's delicious.
What about like creamy dishes like Alfredo sauces? What's your take on that?
I don't really recognize that dish as an Italian food. There's all this legend of this Alfredo guy that made this sauce, blah, blah, blah. Okay, maybe it's true, maybe it's not. I don't know. I'm young. I don't know that guy. So I eat that at times. I think it's delicious. I offer it to customer.
Diego, I've watched cooking shows on TV, and I noticed that a lot of the Italians, they work with like beans, you know, black beans and other kinds of beans. Do you have any of your dishes that prominently feature some kind of bean dish?
Yeah, we use white beans that we call cannellini beans. It's very delicious. Similar to white beans. It's not the same beans. There are, I think, hundreds of kinds of beans. There are hundreds of kinds of potatoes. We all see the same kinds. Russet, Idaho, you know, red potatoes. Seems like there are 3-4 kinds of potatoes. There are more than 3,000-4,000, you know. And some other times it's just time consuming to research where to find stuff, right? And to go to farmer's market once a week it's alright, but not everybody has time. Fresh stuff is always better. Nutritionally also is better, right? The meat we buy is also fresh all the time. We buy that fresh rather than frozen. So it costs to us a little more. But see, I spend most of my time researching companies who can give me a better price. You know, I find this company, they get animals from the farm and they sell it. Okay, well, they will let you choose the animal, right?
Do you serve like salmon and tilapia and orange roughy and any stuff, that kind of thing?
We have salmon, we do. We have sea bass. As I said, since I have a fresh fish, I try not to have too much on the menu, because otherwise, if you don't sell, then my options are limited, right?
By the way, are these all family recipes?
The bread is my own creation, I might say. I worked on that recipe for maybe a year. Because see, what I wanted to do, I wanted to get a bread that, I like soft bread. I like it soft, I don't know why, I just do. So I wanted to make a bread that is soft and delicious, but most of all a bread that I can teach my guys how to do, and they can do it easily. My bread, that's kind of quick.
Yeah, all right.
So if I run out of bread, I can make another bread, and 1 hour and a half later or 1 hour later I got bread. So
is that what Saul was making earlier today, your recipe? Ooh, looks good.
Yeah, a lot of people have been telling me how good the bread is. I'm happy to see that people are telling me that. See, I make focaccia, right? Focaccia is not crunchy to start with. It's never supposed to be crunchy. It's not one of those kind of breads that will make a crust. So,
what does focaccia mean? Is that Italian for bread? Does that sound stupid?
Yes, exactly. It's the name of the bread. Okay. It's called focaccia, and it's a flat bread like this thick. It's like a sort of a sort of a pizza in a way. If you really go in the north, there are some areas where they do pizza using the same bread, but I make it more soft. It's softer the way I make it. And
would you care to divulge that secret of how you make your bread soft?
Didn't you film that already?
Yes. But would you like to tell us specifically how that? No, okay. I'm just messing with you.
Let me tell you something. Okay, it's a very simple rule. If you get a flour has gluten. Okay, now what kind of words I'm using here? Anyways, there's some proteins in the flour. Okay, those proteins, they bind together. The more you work the dough, the more they will make strong bindings. Then you get a chewier bread. But assuming you use the same flour to make two kinds of bread, the bread that you work the dough more it's going to be more chewy. And then, of course, the more you fold it, the more it will become chewy. So if you want a French bread, you work it in the mixer for a longer period of time, and you fold it many times, then you will, you know that, right? Yeah.
So the more you handle it, the more...
So if you want it softer, you probably saw my guy working the dough very little. Because I would like it soft. I come to this country, everybody likes the crust, opposite, right? So, I don't know, I kind of figured that out talking to people, but it doesn't mean everybody likes the crust. Just I figured out that most people like the crust, but I liked always the soft part because, see, in Italy, at least in the south, when we have a dish, a meal with some sauce, we tend to get that sauce with the bread, right? So if you try with the crust will not...
Doesn't work with that crust. Okay, what's your most popular dish here?
Well, for sure there's the chicken. People love chicken in California. You probably know that. So the chicken, no matter how you make it, people like it a lot. We make a very good chicken masala. It's sweet, it's tasty, there's mushrooms. We use 3 kinds of mushroom in it. You know, the porcini, the oyster mushroom, and the button mushrooms. And then, of course, the sea bass is very popular. It's very popular because I sell it at such a good price. Because I told you I work with the company, so they give me a very good price on it, so I can sell it to you for a very good price. And just people cannot even believe it when they see, like, really so cheap. So like, yeah.
All right, Diego, thank you so much. It was really a pleasure to meet you and interview you. I wish you all the best with your restaurant.
All right then.